staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and exciting content from the world of football. Well, it was yet another thrilling encounter in the World Cup, and the air of expectation around this match was just incredible. It was not just because Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal were taking onto the field, it was more about how the earlier week panned out for Cristiano Ronaldo coming into the World Cup. And having confirmed the news that he has officially terminated his contract via mutual agreement with the club, it was now down for him to replicate his performance for the national team and coming up against a very stubborn, rigid African team in Ghana, I was expecting a really cagey battle. And I was not disappointed one bit because what we saw in the first half from both teams was kind of conservative. Portugal had the bulk share of possession, and Fernando Santos went in with two players up top with Cristiano Ronaldo and Joao Felix, and it was a very strange 4-2-1-2-1 formation, and I was expecting a lot more from their creative players. If you talk about Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes and Joao Felix, they are really world class players. And if we talk about how they gel into this team, I have to say that they have all the flair and all the creativity in the world, but in the crunch moments, they had to step up. And you have three Manchester City players in Bernardo Silva, Joao Cancelo, and Ruben Diaz. And whenever the going was getting tough, I was not seeing that reaction and that enthusiasm to get the ball back. And we have to give credit to Ghana because they stayed in the game. Their tactic was very simple. They had to, rely on the counter attack, especially when they got the possession, because you have the midfield engine in Thomas Partey, and he can give you that, ammunition going forward. And Andre Ayew was once again their talisman in this match, and I was expecting a lot from their fullbacks as well, because we know that they are a very expansive team. And talking about the first half, I did not see much of that creativity coming from Portugal, wherein I expected them to penetrate a lot more and create clinical gilt-edged chances. However, it did not come, and it was a very boring first half. And in the second half, what we saw that in the first 10 to 15 minutes, both teams were trying to fight it out in the middle of the pitch. There were a lot of aerial duels, and Ghana was looking to use the width of the pitch, and they were looking to stretch the Portuguese back line. And on the other hand, Portugal was also very clever in their intricate passes, and they were looking to hit Ghana with that kind of possession based game. However, till the 64th minute, it was a very cagey affair. It was a very controversial penalty which led to the opener for Portugal, and I just don't understand that why VAR is not even seeing whether the referee has made the right decision. As soon as Cristiano Ronaldo, is tripped or he dives, I would say he dived because it was not enough of a foul in my opinion. And after that, the referee is just pointing to the spot, and there is no review or replay, or VAR is not even considering to look at that situation. It was a very minimal contact, and the way Cristiano Ronaldo, fell into the ground, it was, enough to suggest that it was a clear foul, and the referee gave away the penalty. And after that, it was all down to the main man whether he would once again step up on the big occasion, and he scored. This was his fifth consecutive World Cup where he has scored, and is the only man in the history of the game to do so. And that just talks about his greatness, his work ethic, his professionalism, and he wants to do the job for the team. 1-0 to Portugal, and after that we saw a crazy game. Ghana was not very penetrative, but whenever they got the opportunity, Inaki Williams was there to pounce, and the equalizer came in the form of Andre Ayew was there in the right place at the right time, and two Ghana players were, penetrating towards the Portuguese backline. They were making that run, which was kind of, confusing Ruben Diaz as to whom he should mark. And at the end of the day, as a defender, you need to make sure that you are having your lines of communication really good with your fullbacks so that you are not out of position. And whenever you are out of position, that is when an opening comes and the opponent can hurt you. 1-1, I think there are more 20 minutes to go, and after that, I just don't understand why Ghana lost all their composure. Within a space of 2 minutes and 42 seconds, Portugal scored two goals in the form of Joao Felix and the substitute Rafael Leao. And I was thinking that, whenever you are coming into the game having scored an equalizer, you need to maintain that composure and just frustrate the opposition, because the most vulnerable you become is when you score a goal, and that is exactly what happened with Ghana. They were not able to keep possession of the ball, and the substitutions which they made in the second half in the form of Tariq Lamptey, Jordan Ayew, and there was one more creative player, Bukhari, and these players are really good when they get possession of the ball. And at the moment, as soon as you go 3-1, you just feel that it's game, set, and match. However, it was not done. There was one more goal in the game. Bukhari scored, against the run of play, and he did the traditional Sioux celebration in front of Portugal, and it was just sensational. 3-2, and there were, I think, 9 minutes of stoppage time, because obviously all matches are going to the wire, and I was expecting Ghana to at least put some pressure on Portugal and grab a late equalizer. And they were not just able to keep possession of the ball, they were not able to create enough pressure. However, we have to say that the Portuguese goalkeeper was very lucky right at the end when Inaki Williams was trying to hide behind the goalkeeper, and as soon as the goalkeeper rolled the ball in front of him and is ready to take the goal kick, Inaki Williams comes charging forward from behind the goalkeeper, takes the ball, but at the crucial moment he slips. Otherwise, it could have been a 3-3 game. Guys, this was one of the most exciting contests so far in this World Cup because of the way both teams were, creating transitions on each other, especially in the second half. And Cristiano Ronaldo was stunned from the bench when that particular situation at the end happened. However, 3 points to Portugal with a 3-2 win against Ghana, and the other encounter saw a stalemate between Uruguay and South Korea. I have to say that Portugal at times were quite lucky, because I feel that penalty was a very controversial decision. If that was not given, I would say that the floodgates would have not opened and we could have seen a stalemate as well. But sometimes you need to take that extra bit of risk, and on this particular occasion, Portugal were ready to take that risk, and I knew that they had enough quality to overpower Ghana. But a 3-2 is a very exciting scoreline if you are a football neutral. Once again, congratulations to Portugal and Ronaldo. A very good start into this World Cup in Group H, and it would be really interesting to see how the remaining fixtures in this group pan out. So guys, I would love to know what are your thoughts about this game. Who was your man of the match? And if you like this video, please do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because I would be coming up with a regular content till the 18th of December, till the World Cup finishes. So guys, until next time, stay safe and take care.